Hello and welcome back. It's Pixie590. Right, we unboxed this one yesterday and I said that I would set it up ready for doing. Not the most brilliant process in the world, but I'd like to show you all how I do it. So I have these little tubs and they number 1 to 28. I have 3 different types of container. I have this one, I have one that comes out where all the numbers are individual, and then I have one that you can just slot the bags in if they come in little Ziploc baggies, which they sometimes do. So, you're not here to hear me yakking about it, so let's show you what I do. This is how I bag them up. So, start at the beginning. That's number 1. Because they're all on this one, I tend to snip them off, snip the bottom corner off, not quite enough, need a bit more. There we go, that's better. Come on, we have a little straggler that wants to come out. There you go. So a lot of people do tend to throw the bags, but because I like to put any loose ones that I have left, I always keep the bags, so any leftover can be put back in the bags. So that's number 1. I just tend to like, oh, well there you go, real life moment for you. Which one was it? Number 2. So, if this happens because you're rushing, just pick them up. Easier done with your finger. And then just put them in here. Put these other baggies out of the way. Just easy enough. I mean, I could pick the canvas up and just tip it in, but it's just as easy to do it this way. As it turns out, that was number 2 anyway. So, in that way, I suppose it's a good thing. And just quite easy with your finger just to go around, pick them up and just pop them into the little tray. Now the reason I use this little white tray and not the green tray that it comes with is because of the little funnel. Makes it easier for popping it back into either the little Ziploc bags or the little containers like I've got that I'm going to be putting it in. Just shows that you need to take your time and not rush things. While I'm doing this, I'll tell you that sometimes you may hear a bell ring, which is one of my cats. I have 3 cats and they like to be everywhere. Or you may hear the dog or people going past, because I do live next to a main street, so people going up and down. Not really a lot I can do about the voices unless I do filming at night time. Right, so now I can tip the rest of these number 2s in here. Will they fit? I think they will. Well, as you see, it only took a moment. They're all picked up. And if I come across any stragglers as I'm going along, I'll just pick them up and put them back in this bag, like that one. Not bag, in that tube. Right, so let's see if we can do number 3 without spreading it across the canvas. Oh, there's another number 2. Right. Number 3, which is 310. Now, a lot of diamonds come with a code that will match for most diamonds, and it's quite handy because any that you're left over, you can even bag them up individually, like I tend to, or you can get a Ziploc bag and store them all together. That way, then if any future products you need that number, you've got them. Or if somebody on the community needs some, you can say, well, I've got some, and send them to them. It's a way of helping each other out, really, and just sending what each other needs. Number 4, which apparently I also snipped open. Well, I've done this one very well, have I? Right, number 4. Oh, what I should say is the number 3s that didn't fit in, I keep in a separate place, and I fold them over and put them in one of my other storage boxes, and then as I use them on the canvas, I refill as and when needed. Right, let's see if we can do this without spreading them everywhere. That's 5, 6, 7, and 8. So, do number 5 first. There's rather a lot in here. I don't think these are all going to fit. So we'll do what we had to do with number 3, which is put them in a safe place and then refill as needed. Right. And I was right, they're not all going to fit. So that's number 5, number 6, number 6. And it is good if you're organised like this, because then you know where to find the ones you are. And also, if you keep the packets like I do, I'm going to fit all as well. Right. Number 7. Yeah, if you keep the packets like I do, you've always got their number on, which this one is 415. And there is a book you can get which tells you what all the colours are. Unfortunately, I don't know what they are. Number 7. It's just normal. If I wasn't filming this, I wouldn't have up-tipped them. I've never up-tipped any ever, but naturally, because I'm filming, it decided it wanted to play up. Number 8. It is a nice relaxing hobby if you're stressed or you just need somewhere to unwind. That's what got me into it initially, because I find it very relaxing. On future videos I am going to show you all the different things that I use, because yes, you can do it with the kits provided, but there are also other bits that you can use. So is that other one that doesn't want to come out? Yeah, other bits that you can buy to use to do your diamond art, which I'm glad to say my wonderful Smurf, my partner John, he's been loving and supporting, and he's bought me loads of bits that will go with my diamond art. and make it easier and better for me to do. But like I say, you can do it with a trays provided, and you can do it with the pens provided, but it's just easier if you do it with the other things. First time I ever heard of diamond hearts was in Cornwall. A good friend of mine, Jules, was doing one. I said, what's that, Julie? And she told me, and I thought, I could do that. Now, I should tell you, I'm not remotely skilled at things, but I do like to try. I wish I could draw, but I can't. I can needlecraft, I can knit, I can do things like that, but drawing is not one of my things. I'm just not very good at it, and it's unfortunately a skill I'll never have. So this is really good. Now, a bit like my drawing, my painting is not the greatest. Oh look, we've had an escape one in this one. Even paint by numbers, I'm sad to say, I tend to make the paints bleed into each other. I don't know what it is I do wrong, but it's just not me. So when I seen these, I thought, on me, I thought, that's something I can do. And this one does not want to leave the bag. There you go. Yeah, I thought that's something I can do, and I looked around on eBay and Amazon. I must confess, I'm mainly an Amazon shopper. And there are loads and loads and loads of different companies, and there are loads and loads of wonderful pictures that are out there. And before you start, I would suggest to anybody that you watch some videos, that you listen, because there are some lovely people that I've been watching, which just made me feel brave enough to be able to come on and do this, because like I wouldn't. That and the added support of my partner, who kept saying, do it, you can do it, and he's so lovely. He's got more faith in me than I have. But yeah, a couple of the people I watch, one's called Rachel Ray, and there's Miss Crochet and Coffee, and they are wonderful. If you get a chance, do go over, and you'll get lots of tips and lots of ideas, and they will explain things way better than I can. But and it seems to be wonderful how much, because like I've joined groups on Facebook. Obviously there's diamond painting on Facebook, and just the way people support each other and look out for each other, you know, it's really nice. And it's, let's face it, with everything that's going on in this world, it's a rare thing. So yeah, it was like I say, thanks to Jules I got into the diamond art, and you can see why I didn't put this on yesterday's video, can't you, with it being long-winded. Well, I do apologise, that's my cat having a sneezing session. I do pick quite interesting names for my animals. The cat that was just sneezing is called Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, everybody who likes Star Wars, that is very much a Star Wars reference. I also have Stormageddon, Dark Lord of All, who is a grey cat. Oh. And that got that name from Doctor Who, me and my partner both being very big Doctor Who fans. I think I just chopped that one there. And my last one, who is a little black kitten, and she's lovely, and she's called Purdy. My partner named her, she got the name A because she purrs rather a lot, So he's a big fan of the New Avengers with Jada Lumley, and we decided at that point that we'd call her Purdy, and it stuck, and it's very right for her. And we do have a dog who we call McGann. Big fans of Doctor Who, and obviously the 8th Doctor was Paul McGann. So that's why we named him McGann. Don't think that Paul would be too terribly offended. He's, having met him on one or two occasions, he's come across as a very nice man. You'll be happy to hear this is my last one to put in. I won't always show you the boxing up because like it's very long-winded, but it's good because it gives us a chance to have a chat, and then you get to see if you make mistakes like I did. Lots of panic just to pick it up. Right, so here are my empty packets, and all I do is I put them in the pack that they arrived in, which is this one, and I keep them, like I say, when I finish, if there's any left over, I put them in the tray and then I put them back in the packet. I'm going to show you a couple of items. This is the tray that I like to use. You can get these in a bigger form. This is my favourite pen that I use. It's a single placer. And this is a wonderful little gadget that my partner got me. It's Gizmo, obviously, but it's a picture minder, and you put the magnetic bit underneath and Gizmo goes on top and holds like the paper out of place. But I will be showing you a full video on that. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Please, if you like my video, would you subscribe? And if you click the notification bell, it will notify you of any future videos. Have a very, very safe day. Love to you all. Bye.